Today, we're diving into one of the most beloved and widely read books of modern times, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. The story begins in Andalusia, Spain. Meet Santiago, a young shepherd who finds joy in simplicity. He loves his sheep, the open land, and the freedom his life brings. But there's a quiet ache in his heart, the feeling that there's more waiting for him. After having a recurring dream about a hidden treasure near the Egyptian pyramids, Santiago becomes curious and confused. He doesn't know whether the dream means anything, or if it's just random. So he decides to visit a gypsy fortune teller in a small village to get some clarity. Santiago explains that he was in a field with his sheep, and a child appeared and guided him to the pyramids in Egypt, telling him that a treasure awaits him there. Surprisingly, the gypsy takes the dream very seriously. She tells him to go to the pyramids. That's where he'll find his treasure. Then he meets a mysterious old man named Melchizedek, the king of Salem. Melchizedek introduces the concept of a personal legend, your destiny, your true path. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. That one line becomes the soul of the book. Inspired and scared, Santiago sells his flock and begins his journey toward Egypt. It's a huge decision, leaving behind comfort for the unknown. But that's what following a dream looks like. It requires courage. In a port city named Tangier in Morocco, he meets a friendly local man who speaks Spanish, and Santiago, being naive and new to travel, quickly trusts him. While Santiago is distracted, the man disappears with all of his money, everything he got from selling his sheep. But he doesn't give up. He finds work with a crystal merchant and learns that not everyone has the courage to pursue their dream. Through hard work, Santiago earns money, and more importantly, wisdom. Santiago joins a caravan headed across the Sahara. He meets an Englishman searching for an alchemist, someone who turns metal into gold. Santiago, meanwhile, learns that real transformation is internal. It's about becoming who you were meant to be. In the middle of the desert, Santiago reaches an oasis. There he meets Fatima, a woman of the desert. They fall in love, and he wants to stay at the oasis, to stop everything and just be with her. But Fatima tells him to keep going. She says she loves him deeply, but she understands he must follow his personal legend, his dream. If he gives that up, he'll never be truly happy, and their love would turn into regret. Santiago finally meets the alchemist, a mysterious man who guides him through the final stretch of his journey. The alchemist teaches him about listening to his heart, trusting in the soul of the world, and letting go of fear. After trials, doubts, and deep spiritual lessons, Santiago reaches the pyramids. He falls to his knees and cries with joy when he sees the pyramids. He begins digging in the sand, believing he's moments away from discovering the treasure. But then, robbers suddenly appear. A group of men beat him up and take his money. One of them mocks him, asking what he's doing. Santiago tells them the truth. He had a dream about treasure buried near the pyramids. One of the robbers laughs and says that he had a dream once too, about a treasure buried under the tree in Spain, where shepherds used to sleep. Santiago realizes something incredible. That exact tree in Spain, the one the robber mentioned, is where he had his first dream, and where he used to sleep with his sheep. He smiles. That's where it all began. Santiago returns home, to the very tree where he first had his dream. And there, he finds the real treasure. Not just gold, but the wisdom he gained. He realized the treasure wasn't just a thing. It was the journey, the love, the lessons, and the courage to follow his legend. And that's the journey of Santiago, a simple shepherd who dared to follow his dream, and in doing so found something far greater than treasure. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes what you're looking for might just be closer than you think.